Hi, just a quick little video to share with you. I was in the middle of baking some bread today, and just dawned on me that I'd never shared this trick with you before, so I'm going to show you how to turn your microwave into a proofing oven. Now, I don't know, years ago, I don't know, some of you, if you're new to baking bread, you don't maybe even know what that is, but years ago, many years ago, when I was in college, I worked at a Subway restaurant, and we had this proofing rack that it controlled the not just the temperature, but also the humidity, so that the bread would rise just right and everything. Well, I never thought too much about it after that for a long time. And then this last spring, when all this beer flu stuff came up, and everybody, I went to the grocery store and the shelves didn't have any bread on them, I started baking our own. And it bothered me for a long time, because for a while there I was I didn't have any place it was really where I could really keep stuff warm and moist when it's rising, and my bread didn't always raise good. Now during the summertime when it was warm outside, I just set it in the garage and that was fine. But now we don't keep our house real warm because, you know, it costs a lot to do that. So I was pondering this the other day, and it dawned on me that, hey, we got a perfect proofing oven right here in the house, and it's already paid for, and it's sitting there doing nothing. So I'm going to show you how I do that today. First of all, let me turn this thing around. Okay, as you can see, I already raised my bread once, and then I stretched it again. Now I always take and cover my bread with a warm, damp towel. It keeps the humidity in and keeps it a little warmer for that final rise. Now I did this also when I raised it in the bowl before I stretched it. So when I raised my bread twice, and I do this both times. I come over here to the old microwave. I'm going to set that up right up there out of the way for a minute. Now I bet you never thought about using a microwave for a proofing oven, but I got here just a cup with about half full of water, good coffee cup, about half full of warm tap water, and I'm going to heat that for 2 minutes, or whatever, depending on your microwave, whatever it takes to get it to just where it's really steaming good and thinking about boiling. So we're going to heat that for a bit. Okay, we're counting down here to 30 seconds on that 2-minute time. You can see the glass is starting to fog up there. We're down to 18 seconds. And as soon as she winds down here, we're going to finish proofing our bread. I found that doing it this way, I can usually take about 30 minutes off my proofing time. There we go. Pull that cup of water out. Set my covered bread pan in there. Close the door. And now we wait. That's all there is to it. As I said, normally I will let my bread raise for an hour to an hour and a half, but it's usually closer to an hour and a half. By doing it this way, where I've got all that humidity in there and it's nice and warm in an enclosed area, it'll usually cut it down to where I only have to raise it for an hour. So it saves quite a bit of time, and I always get a nice consistent raise with it. We'll come back in a little while and I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. Uh-oh, can't see it. Okay, 60 minutes is up on my proofing cycle. And like I said, usually, without doing it this way, it takes me 90 minutes to get a loaf proofed, risen, and proofed and ready to go. Let's see if we can take a look at this and see where we're at after only 60 minutes. There, I think that'll work. Pretty foolproof method of proofing your bread or donuts or whatever you're making. Get them to rise uniformly and nice and in less time, and I'm just pretty excited about it. So anyway, I'm going to pop this in the oven. We'll have some bread after a while. I invite you to come join me, but you know, the social distancing and all that. So hey, Subscribe if this has been any help at all. Hit the like button to let them know that you're looking at my stuff. And we'll catch you next time. God bless you. Bye.